これは
Welcome to the review that nobody asked for about a show nobody wanted to see. Shounen Maid, or Boy Maid. Shounen Maid is a story about a young boy who's taken in by his homosexual uncle. Following the advice of his recently dead mother, he refuses to accept the kindness of his uncle as it is. In need of a maid, his uncle takes advantage of the little boy to offer him a job as his housemaid in return for letting him stay. Of course, it then follows that our shonen is then tricked into wearing a maid costume even though he doesn't have to.
なるほど。ところであのメイド服は一体。
ああ、あれ？僕の手作り。とりあえず制服だよって渡したら本当に着てくれたんだもん。
真面目な子なんですね。かわいそうに。
おじさんちょっとキュン。
What a fucking asshole. Because this show is for people who like little boys or want to be the little girl. The anime itself is a slice of life comedy shoujo, which is sourced from the manga of the same name written by Oto Tachibana, starting in 2008. Shounen Maid is a lot more watchable than I thought it would be. The 2 episodes that I was privy to at the time of recording this tend to revolve more around how the characters interact with each other rather than any specific plot, as most slice-of-life animes do. However, it does a surprising amount to set up small character arcs, is what I would say if that were the truth, but they leave a lot of openings for it, I guess. They don't set them up per se, but they leave it so they can take it in a lot of directions. Although thinking about what they can do usually ends in disappointment. With any slice of life show, strong, relatable characters are the backbone, and as it stands, Shounen Maid appears to have 4 major characters. Our main protagonist is Chihiro Komiya.
君、千尋って名前じゃない？
Komiya is a very proactive, on-point little shonen who takes himself very seriously. It seems that he will be the character with the tsundere complex in this show, and Komiya has a compulsive need for cleanliness, which is ultimately front and center for the show's premise, and is easily angered when people act out of line. But despite his rough character, he is set up to be an earnest perfectionist who is more suited to life as an adult rather than of a child. Madoka Takatori is Kiyoma's strange uncle. Takatori comes off as a skittish pedophile who never wants to grow up. So it's perfectly sensible that he would end up as a costume designer. Somewhat whimsical, it's obvious that Takatori is the adhesive of the show. If it weren't for Takatori and his antics, the show would merely be a boy cleaning a house for 24 minutes. And I don't know if that would go over very well. It might go over well in some circles. Despite giving the impression that he looks down on Komiya as a child, Takatori is an overgrown man-child who needs an adult. He is easily scared, easily distracted, and very messy. He's the exact opposite of Komiya to nobody's surprise. Kichiro Shinozaki is a little bit of a mystery. I think he's supposed to be Takatori's butler, but their relationship is never fully explained. Up to this point, he's played as the voice of reason to Takatori. He comes off as reserved and helpful, but there is little to say about him, as his role as a butler combined with the role as a supporting character leaves little room for personality. Last but not least, there's Miyako Otori. Otori is the easily read eye candy girl who's in this show for people who are neither a pedo nor gay. Having a strong desire to be independent from her parents, she takes on the role of student to Komiya. Much like Takatori, she's still very much a child, and as far as the show goes, serves as another idiot for Komiya to take care of. Initially promised as marriage material by her father to Takatori, Otori has strong feelings for Kichiro. These feelings serve as a catalyst for her to want to better herself and continue to be a part of the show. Initially, I had no intention to watch this show when I saw it in the listing for the Spring 2016 animes. In fact, the only reason I watched it was to make this review, but I was actually surprised by Shounen Maid. I was expecting it to be full of gay innuendo like Free, or some other shows this season. But it actually pulls through in being just a generally fun anime with genuine characters. To me, it comes off as a moe anime that happens to have a boy as the main character rather than a girl. Besides, if you're watching moe anime, it's likely that the main character isn't the kind of girl you'd be willing to approach, because we know what kind of girls you'd go for. Despite having nothing but a loose premise to go off of, it's definitely not a slow-moving show. Shounen Maid will definitely go down as that comfortable show that everyone was too weirded out to watch. And even the main character admits that it's fucking weird. Overall, I'd give it a 5 out of 9. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.